everyone, and welcome to the Hot Zone. I'm your host, Jason Robinson, and in the Hot Zone today, we have got actor Matthew Morrison. We're going to speak to him about starring as the Grinch in Dr. Seuss's The Grinch musical on NBC on December 9th, and about what he and his Glee co-stars are doing to honor their friend, Naya Rivera, for the holidays. All that and more. So stay tuned, because you're in the Hot Zone.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Ho, ho,
Your
ho!
heart's an empty hole.
I hate Christmas. See you later, Whoville. I wish you a merry... Okay, don't rush me.
New Dr. Seuss's The Grinch Musical, Wednesday, December 9th on NBC.
And welcome back to the Hot Zone. We are joined by actor Matthew Morrison. Welcome to the Hot Zone, Matthew.
Thank you for having me, Jason. I'm very excited to be here.
Good. So let's get right into it, man. We all know and love you from Broadway and, of course, Glee. But now you're back as starring as the Grinch in Dr. Seuss The Grinch Musical. How excited are you to be a part of this production?
Well, this is one of those iconic roles that I never thought in my wildest imagination that I would have the opportunity to play. I'm just thrilled. When I got the call, I was honestly terrified by the prospect of getting into this character. But I think a lot of people can relate. You know, I've been out of work for 8 months, and it just really gave me an appreciation of love for what I do for a living. I love storytelling. I love, you know, being an actor, and then especially being able to sing and dance and stuff for people. I love it. So this was just a great opportunity to just kind of use all my tools and put it into this really dastardly, dark character that I honestly felt a lot of freedom and kind of liberation with. And I think the right year to do this character.
And I heard it took 3.5 hours to transform you into the Grinch. How was that whole process like?
Yeah, that was just on the outside. Inside, it took a lot longer.
right. Okay, right.
It gave me a lot of time to kind of focus in on what I needed to do and you know, what I wanted to kind of bring to this character. But also, I've been practicing a lot of like stillness and meditation this year to kind of, you know, quiet the noise a little bit.
Yeah, right.
So I used that a lot in this process, and I found it very meditative, that whole experience.
That's awesome. Now, also, this was the first time that I think the Grinch is actually dancing, and you have dancing skills, obviously. So how cool was that, not only to act as the Grinch, but also be able to lend your skills as a dancer?
Honestly, it was a little tricky because when I think of the Grinch, I was like, the Grinch doesn't dance. That's ridiculous. So it was hard to find like how he danced. I didn't want to be this like just a really great dancer. I wanted him to be a little more raw, a little more naturalistic, almost like a little more animalistic, if you will. So it was fun kind of like working with a choreographer, this amazing girl, Lizzie G. We really put together like a really, I think, different kind of dance that we haven't seen before. We will all be making a donation in Naya's name to Alexandria House, and we have started a GoFundMe so that you can contribute as well.
Now, I know that 2020 has been very trying on us all, and I know that you lost your friend and Glee co-star Naya Rivera earlier this year. But tell us, what are you and the rest of your former Glee co-stars doing to honor her for the holidays?
Kevin McHale and Jenna Ushkowitz kind of put together this call to action for people. So Naya had this thing every year. She had this party. She loved Christmas. She loved the holidays. And she called it Snicksmas because one of her nicknames on the set was Snicks. And it was a great party for so many years, but then she kind of made it more of a charity party and giving back to the community. It was just really great to kind of give back in her honor.
Well, in closing, like I said, this year has been very tough on all of us, and we all have a little bit of that inner Grinch in us at this time. What message would you give to our viewers out there to get that inner Grinch out of them, especially during this time for the holidays?
I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to this character in a way they never have before. But I think at the end of the day, spoiler alert, you know, he finds peace and goodwill and love towards his fellow was saying man, but it's they're who's. But yeah, I think we all need to find that within ourselves and go towards the love and the positivity and the acceptance instead of kind of sitting in the negativity and the really the global sorrow that we've all been feeling this past year.
Absolutely. Well said. Listen, we're going to catch you as the Grinch in Dr. Seuss, right? Grinch the Musical. It's going to happen on Wednesday, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on NBC. And I can't wait to watch, Matthew. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, Jason.